Ah. Hey, what's up, Will? How you doing on this Sunday night? I see some heads in the place and some thumbs being pressed. You know, I like that. Hi, God's child or God's childs. Thank you. Appreciate that. Azrael, hey, what's up? Thank you so much again for your help with that. I guess I got to figure out. I can't get Sony Pro Vegas Pro or whatever, so I got to figure out what else I can get. I feel like I've installed Power Director and then uninstalled it because I didn't know what the hell I'm doing. But I just made a video tonight, like just finished it, but I haven't uploaded it yet. I didn't want people watching the video and not coming to the live, so which is a little bit later than usual. I'm good. I worked today, then drove a while. Oh, cool. You usually work on Sunday, Will? Hello, Sabrina, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. So this is not really like a snack chat proper because I literally just ate. So it's just going to be whatever, seeing who comes on and seeing what we talk about and all that good stuff. I haven't worn this shirt in a long time. It says, have a nice day. I know I wore it for a, okay, now I'm seeing, if y'all don't go back and hit that like button and hit that thumbs up, y'all better. Oh, there's only 4 and there are 10 people in here. Come on, y'all. I got to say this every week. Y'all know what to do. Just get out the chat, get out the stream, and then boop. I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. Also funny, yesterday I got off work, got back here, emptied the trash in the building. Now I have to start, like yesterday morning when I got up and got ready to go to work, I was not feeling 100%, but I was well enough to go to work, but I still was like, oh, is this indoor allergy? What is this? But when I got back home, I did notice that I felt a little bit better, if not a little tired. So I said, you know what? I'm not going out. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to take some quercetin, which is, I take the kind that's for people who have high blood pressure. And thought if something was lying dormant, a fever or something like that, I'll try to knock it out and get some rest. So when I got into bed at like 7:30 after I ate. 7:30, and I was channel surfing and came across The Exorcist, the beginning of it, which I guess I must have missed all these years because I thought I was watching another movie. I didn't know it began with, Arabs and fighting dogs and horses and archaeological finds, and they came across this talisman or whatever, I don't know. But then when I got into bed, And as soon as I saw, Georgetown, I was like, okay, this is what I remember from The Exorcist. But I was so tired. The the medication got me. I was so tired. I fell asleep and missed the split pea vomiting and everything. Oh, okay, Maria. I probably won't remember that, but thank you for letting me know your name. Oh, good. And yeah, the problem is sometimes your camera will glitch, but your mic doesn't. So the video will start lagging behind the audio. I just hate that though. My schedule changes up. Sorry, you guys. I was sitting up here talking because I didn't see comments rolling through. So, my bad. I love the ranch. Have a gorgeous smile. Thank you guys, Maria. I'm watching Snowpiercer. What is Snowpiercer? I didn't even heard of that. Hello, Spence. How you doing? Hey, what's up, Luke? So yeah, I missed all the vomiting and head turning and evil talking. I saw Linda Blair when she was I forgot what her name was in The Exorcist, but I saw her as before she became possessed. And by the time I woke up again, it was like the movie was over. I was like, really? So I got enough rest, I think. I did wake up at 11 and I think I stayed up for a little bit, was probably watching some videos or trying to watch videos and I fell back asleep. That's what I did with my Saturday night. Oh, really? Snowpiercer. Okay. And now Parasite, you guys, is on Amazon, I believe. So I believe it's Amazon or YouTube, something like that. You can rent it for like, well, it's YouTube or Amazon. You can rent it for like $3. So yeah, if y'all haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. You won't regret it. But that's only if you like foreign films. If you don't like foreign films, you're gonna go in with a fucked up attitude. You're probably not gonna like it anyway. So just if you like foreign films, I'm guaranteeing you will not be disappointed. And everyone I've told about that movie loves it. I may have to see what Snowpiercer is all about. Is it a actual movie or it's a movie, right? Not a series. Please don't say it's a series because I can't watch any more shows. I'm still watching Wentworth, which is getting really, really good, and I don't want to stop that. I don't want to watch anything else but Wentworth. I want to get it out of the way. What'd y'all do today? Anybody do anything? I mean, it didn't even have to be special. What did you do? Hey, Sandy, I'm live. Sandy asked me earlier if I was going live, and I was en route. I was out and about, and didn't. I bought food, but I didn't know if I was going to have it for a snack chat or what. So I decided to make a regular video that I have not uploaded yet. But I just decided to come here live and not really snack on anything. It's on Netflix. It's a movie, not a series. Oh, Tilda Swinton. She is what was the last movie I saw her in? It was a weird, well, I don't know. She tends to make weird movies. Or maybe it's just that she looks weird. I can't remember the last movie I saw her in. But it was kind of strange. And I don't think I liked it either. Oh, does it come out in June? All right. Gotta be on the lookout for that one. Filmed in Chicago, I believe. For some reason, hey, what's up, Dill and Demir, and how you guys doing? I worked at 8:30 to 1:30, went to get something to eat and came home. Watched a few episodes on Netflix. Okay. For some reason, last night when I was watching The Exorcist, they were. It was some network. I think it's just called the Movie Network or Movies Network. Um, Stuff like, or gonna be showing stuff like Rosemary's Baby and The Exorcist, and I'm thinking, is it October? Like, what is that all about? I like horror movies, yeah. Hey, Desiree, what's going on? How are you? I mean, I've not seen every horror film known to man, but I like them. And like something like The Exorcist does not scare me. Like it, I think it. I had to have been of age to see it at the time. At the time that it came out, I was only maybe 6 or 7. So I knew of it through radio ads, radio advertisements. I remember that, but I didn't. I didn't watch it until I was like a teenager. But I think if you are a religious person, it probably scares you more. It probably disturbs you more than if you're not. Otherwise, it's kind of funny to me. I need I can feel something going on with my voice. Oh, okay. No worries, Ada. How you doing? And good to see you. Yeah, don't be distracted doing that DoorDash. I wonder what some interesting places you've restaurants you've gone to. Probably a lot of them. Penny Dreadful on Netflix. My coworker keeps insisting I watch it. I've never even heard of that. The Last House on the Left. I used to love horror movies, but I stopped watching. Giving me nightmares. I'm into comedy, thrillers, and some action. Not watching that. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot on Netflix and trying to keep it cute. I'm glad that You is over with and won't be back probably. I think it'll next year, from what if I hear correctly. Um, so that'll be good, and let's finish Wentworth, and it'll probably take me a year to finish it anyway. No, not yet. You know what? I have Cabin in the Woods somewhere in here on bootleg, and I've never watched it. But I've heard good things about it, and I heard that it takes a turn. But I don't want anyone telling me about it in case I do decide to watch it. I think I need some tea, honey, and lemon. Or maybe this is a grogginess from the medication. I feel like I could sound like Betty Davis at any minute. I just feel like I'm in relax mode with you guys right now. Relax. 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 Don't do it when you want to come to it. When you want to come. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I want to go to another concert. I want to go to see someone good. Of course, I think it was Jill Scott that was in town recently. And for the umpteenth time, I didn't get to go see her. Oh, Desiree is saying she just watched Cabin in the Woods. Please don't start talking about the movie. But I'm sure you are backing them up that it's really, really good. I've only ever heard good things about it. The last movie that really had me on the edge of my seat, not in the theater, here at home. Um, what was the movie? I've talked about it before. I saw it on Netflix. This woman is, I think she's blind. I think it had one word in the title. And this stalker, she lives alone, and this stalker comes and breaks into her home. She's either blind or she's deaf, or both. Oh, that movie had me on y'all know what I'm talking about. Who would you want to? No, it's not called Blind. Hush. She's deaf. Yeah, you don't have to call me a fool, Lou. Who would you want to go see in concert? You know what? Old school. So I regret that I didn't get to see Adam Ant at the Riviera. He was at the Riviera, and I would have gone to that. I just feel like I want to see a good old show. I want my Susie and the Banshee. Well, they can't come back together anymore. I want her to come back. I want her to come to Chicago. Conjuring 3, yeah, that'll be something to look forward to. I like the original Conjuring. Madonna was great, right, Will? Will gave me a ticket. Well, that's because you are a fool. No, but if you've seen that movie is so good. Hush. Oh, Sinister was good. Sinister. I didn't call that one. You know, it seems to me though, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to me that a lot of these horror films that come out now, with the exception of Get Out and Us, because I really felt like those two were not about the paranormal, but a lot of these have to do with like paranormal and paranormal activities and stuff like that. And that can just get a little tired. I could be wrong though. And Sandy, did you hear how the some fool is trying to sue Madonna because the show ran too long? Don't even get me started. Even if I wasn't a big fan of hers, you had the choice to go see the show. Yeah, it's true, Sandy. You had the choice to go see the show. No one put a gun to your head to make you buy a ticket and to go see the show. And I'm sorry, I think a lot of people knew, and by the time that show came around, wherever this guy is, a lot of people knew what the deal was. So you could have gotten your refund if you wanted it, but you're gonna sue just because. Oh, please! You just gotta plan accordingly. You know this concert's gonna go long, so you either don't go to work the next day or you shut the fuck up and you watch the show and enjoy the experience. That's what I did. Them white people were creepy. No offense to my white. Please do not offend the white people, Lou. Some of these are your viewers, probably. Oh, can you cough a little louder, please? What was amazing was Maya Rudolph and her band. What's it called? What are they called? Purple. What are they called, Will? Is it Purple Rain? They're not called Purple Rain. Maya Rudolph and another woman, a good friend of hers, they have a Prince tribute band, a Prince cover band. They are so freaking good. I'm telling you, if they ever come to your town, you have to make it a point to see them. It's funny and it's funky too at the same time. You will have a fucking blast. That show was so hot. It's been the past 23 years that she canceled 3 times to come down under. Just the Girly Show World Tour in 1993 and Rebel Heart Tour when she had Madam X in Australia. Oh, I thought she did. Hey, Jen, how's it going? Well, I can honestly say I got the privilege to see her in an intimate setting where I never thought I would at the Chicago freaking theater. And, didn't have to go way out somewhere to see her. And it was just another kind of show. It was really, really, really good. I still try to think about, because she's probably the biggest person I've ever seen live. And I try to remember that night. Every time I listen to some of that music, I try to remember that night. Yeah, we do have some festivals. Probably one too many in my book. But I'm not really a big festival person. Yeah. It depends on the festival. If it's food related, maybe. But like I remember one, was it last year or 2 years ago? My friends and I went to, there was a rib fest kind of in my neighborhood, but like a little further, just a little bit further north of me. And I had a there because it was really spacious. Wasn't really well, it was hot as hell that day. I remember that. Oh, it was definitely hot. Because I wore my I fucking hate cilantro t-shirt. I remember that. And the Mexicans, when they saw it, they didn't want to serve me. They didn't want to give me nothing to drink to go with my food. It was fun though. The dojo. Hello, Joey. I wonder where you were at, sir. I know. I miss you too. I was like thinking that I would see you on the bus like one day, and I figure you probably just had a change of schedule or something. Well, good you're still around. How is everything? Yeah, I can't get with the cilantro. It looks good on the food, but somebody was cooking something and they just, oh my God, it was everywhere. I was like, no, well, I couldn't. I couldn't. I was like, does it really need that much cilantro? Now, my friend Michelle, she had her 50th birthday party, and she had something, it was like catered, but she asked them to make it, and she said no cilantro. I think they wound up telling her that whatever's this, I can't remember what the dish was, but it had a little bit of cilantro in it, but it was chopped up fine. Couldn't even taste it. Now I can do that. I'm at a new place working some Mexican. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me go back a bit. Hold on, y'all. So my schedule changed. I might be moving soon. Oh, are you moving from the block from this neighborhood? Don't say the neighborhood, Joey, please. Okay. Hello, Nick. What's going on? How are you, sir? I just got out of the shower and I'm enjoying a cup of green. That's what I need. I have some green tea too. I need some green tea with some honey and some lemon. And I didn't have lemon water today, and I didn't have my I didn't take my blood pressure meds. I'm okay, but I didn't take them, and I should have. But I felt like I got enough rest. At least I'm glad about that. It's a love or hate with cilantro. My dad will put an entire field of cilantro and onions on his food. Ooh. So, did anyone, are we all single in the room? Did you have a nice Valentine's Day, night or weekend? I heard that peppermint is good for your digestion. I only do coffee if I feel like I need it in the morning, but um, lately, starting out the morning with that lemon water, I'm gonna learn, I think, how to just cut slices of lemon and then put it in my water like that. So, because I think all of the good stuff is in the pulp and the outer part of the lemon, all the good nutrients and stuff. So I'm gonna learn how to just do that. Yeah, I might move in or down the street, but I'm thinking about going back more north. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, just it would be nice to see you again, but I don't know how that's going to work out, or we'll probably just have to bump into each other. David Hennings, good day or good evening on my end. What are you having for lunch, David? And how are you? You know I ain't single. Well, I know that, but I'm just, as long as you had a good time. I'm doing okay, just relaxing and single, and Valentine's Day is just another day. You want a date, Nick? It is just another day. I'm single, spent it at work with my lovely co-workers. Okay, that was nice. Well, I worked on Valentine's Day too. They were trying to throw this little Valentine's Day necklace on me. This co-worker of mine, her voice, she sounds like she's always asleep. She's a new co-worker. And I brought something up. She was like, oh, thank you so much for your help. That deserves a necklace. I was like running from her. I'm like, get away from me with that thing. I don't want anything to do with anything Valentine, but I did enjoy my Ferrero Rochers. Just a couple of apples, dreaming they were burgers. Do you tend to eat light lunch, or you just can't have certain foods? I've been eating a lot of soup and salad, but the other day I took my burnt end. I don't think I'm gonna have the burnt ends anymore, you guys. The pulled pork, that that's, I don't. The pulled pork gets into my teeth. It gets stuck in my teeth, and I don't like that. because there's never any toothpicks around. I don't go to the gym. Well, I should go to the gym, but I haven't gone yet. Stuffed bacon wrapped jalapeno. All right. Nice. I feel like I buy jalapenos but never really use them. I've used them recently, but I probably won't use them for anything else because, I break out. Weird things happen to my skin when I eat them. And it's just like feeling that hotness in your ass. When you take a shit, it's like I want to go through all that. I want my remaining years to be pleasant ones. With toothpicks, dental floss. Yeah, but when I have it, I'm never near any of that stuff. Hello, Louie. Why you always let me know you're from Cali? I know you're from Cali. I have to, we have to keep it. This is all family here. You can't do muscles, Demir. And burning off calories easily. It was fun. Well, good. I've never had that happen to me. I guess it's a Mexican thing. No, Mexicans seem to never complain about that thing. I think you guys have kind of, you know what? Let me just say something. This has nothing to do with food. Hello, Jorge. How's it going? Jorge Madrano. When are you going to do a Taco Bell mukbang? My name is Maria. You told me your name, Maria. I got it. But if you come on again and I forget, if I call you God's child, that's because I forget. I'm 30, so you know. What was the question of Taco Bell? Didn't I do a Taco Bell like last month? I could have sworn I did a Taco Bell video last month. But I mean, it can happen again because there's one in my neighborhood. It's not too far from me, so I can't wait till they put this Harold's Chicken up. If this Harold's Chicken is gonna come up, Joey, if you're still around, have you seen that around the corner? It's across the street from the Windy City Euros. That Harold's Chicken, the awning is up, but it's not open yet. Nothing has happened. It's just got the stupid awning up. But I'm like, man, if they do that chicken, if you go every day, then you must probably have low muscle tissue. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Doing with my biceps and forearms with a little bit of muscles. Oh, okay. Am I that kind of skinny? Hey, what's going on, Brandon? Those buffalo chicken shredded nacho fries hit the spot a few nights ago from. Oh. I just want I think I want nachos, like a nacho beef, but I want garbage nachos. Can I go someplace and get like garbage nachos, or do I have to try to make them myself? I want meat and vegetables in it. I want like ground turkey, ground chicken, broccoli, like some roasted sautéed vegetables. It's kind of soft enough to scoop up with the nacho. I want a bunch of stuff on there. Ada, if I know you're watching, I mean you're listening. I know you probably want to say some stuff. I can't imagine you're driving around and you're just listening to the whole thing and you can't really say anything. Right, Sandy? I just want like a bunch of different vegetables and meats, all in and cheese and the beans and all that stuff you would typically get with nachos. I want it garbage style. Oh, that seemed like that would be so good. Okay, bye, Demir. Take care. Thanks for popping through. She's doing DoorDash right now, so she can't. Ada can't really be on, but she's listening. She is listening. See you next time. Heinz 57 style nachos, everything but the kitchen sink. Where can I get that? Or is that what you call them? This one place I used to go to, I think it was called Star Grill. When I used to live in West Rogers Park, they had these nachos that were out of this world. Oh my God. They had really, really good nachos with, like the beef and all of that stuff. I used, oh Lord, man, I wish I was making videos at that time. But one of the best places that I had, like these little rinky-dink nachos with cheese, just that. You know how you go to the movies, to the theater, and you get the little nachos. That shit, that shit sucks now. But there used to be a theater in the neighborhood I used to live in, called the Village Theater. There was a cheap theater. Their nachos and cheese. Oh my God. I don't know what they did with them nachos. It was the actual nacho. It wasn't the cheese. It was the fucking nachos. I don't know what they did, but that shit was so freaking good. All you needed was the nacho and cheese. If you wanted to feel spicy, you get some jalapenos, but you didn't need them. Man. Every time I went to the movie theater, that was what I ate. Nacho Chews Deluxe. Oh, right. Okay. I like that, Louis. No, I literally ordered it Thursday. So I don't know why I haven't gotten a notification as to when it might be delivered. I hope there's no funny business going on with that. If there is, I'm blaming you for it because you were the one that sent the link to me. Yeah, I heard you talking about how good they were, those Arby fish sandwiches. All right, David, thanks for popping through. Have a good night. We like making our nacho cheese sauce with a little bit of milk and jalapeno juice. Oh, okay. Don't think I can what I am doing now in this chat. Um, I'm lost, Jen. I guess you guys were having your own conversation. I don't know what that's about. Best goddamn fish sandwich on the planet is Arby's, hands down. Oh, okay. I like my fish sandwiches with pickles and I do like a tartar sauce. I can have it with tartar sauce or mayo and lettuce and tomato. Onion even is good too. This one place that I grew up used to go to is a little hole in the wall restaurant on the corner of a street I used to live on. and they had the best fish sandwiches to me that I'd ever tasted. They always, they used tartar sauce, but they always had chopped onion instead of like a whole, like round onion. It was chopped onion, and I actually like that on the fish sandwich. I'm still looking to find fish cakes though. I can't even type. I meant to say, I can't say what I'm doing right now. Okay, yeah, please don't. Thank you, Jen. There's only room for one nasty person in this chat, and that's me. Hello, Miss Bunny. Bunny, your day is coming up soon. They already got Easter candy on sale. I hate Easter candy. I hate the all that little pastel looking. Ugh, I can't. Ooh, 11 thumbs up and 11 heads. Ooh, I can't do the s'mores either. I almost felt like having like a bowl of cereal, but those Whoppers hit me in the right spot. Man, this extra gum is really good. Still has flavor. I've had it for weeks. That's right, Bunny. Yeah, I'm not big on sour candy. Sandy, was that you or was that Bunny in AB's live last night? That was you, okay. If we're talking candies and not chocolates, I'm a Jolly Ranchers person. Some do I like Skittles? I don't know if I like Skittles. I haven't had a Now and Later in quite some time, but I used to like those. Otherwise, I'm like M&Ms, peanuts. All my chocolates have to have nuts in them for all the obvious reasons. Yeah, I don't know what footies are. Jolly Rancher, yeah, I do like cherry. Jolly Rancher's cherry. I began drinking Minute Maid 15. And it is delicious. I love all your drinks and dishes. You make food and drinks like that. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate it. I'll be trying my best. Otherwise, I'm just a big old like chocolate. If I do, oh, you know what else is good? Mr. Goodbar, I love those, and Reese's sticks, the sticks. Excuse me. Oh my God, I see so many people. Are y'all seeing people like totally covered up? Like, I think they're doing it because of the coronavirus. I'm seeing so many people, and they've told people you don't have to worry. There's a low risk or low to no risk at all that anyone can contract the virus like here at least in Chicago. I don't know if they're saying the United States as a whole, but I'm seeing people walk around like fully, and it's not just because it's cold. And like, come on, y'all, really? Gushers just sounds really nasty, like sexually nasty. Oh my God, it just reminds me of a dream that I had a long time ago. Oh, that was a horrible dream. I've been having some weird dreams lately. Just the name, Gushers. It reminds me of those gums that you would chew and that juice would be in it. I don't like popcorn. If I have popcorn, oh, that big old hand. If I have popcorn, it's usually Garrett's, but I don't ever really, not able to really get to a Garrett's. But I don't like the kernels getting stuck in my teeth. I have been having like weird, I don't know why. I had a dream that a friend of mine, this was the same friend that we attempted to try out for that show, for the Jamie Foxx music show. What's Beat Shazam? He showed up in my dream for some reason. I haven't seen this guy in like, when did we do that? Maybe 2 or 3 years ago? He had something wrong with his feet, and I was telling him he needed to get insoles, and for some reason, he just laid down. I was asking a couple of other people how they felt about the term Latinx. I think they're calling, Spanish people, like Generation Xers. Whatever happened to the term, like the new generation? Why has everybody got to be an X to the name? So in the dream, I was asking about that, hoping to get a response from this dude, but he was laying down. He never woke up. A weird dream, right? I hate dreams. I started a new racquetball league at my gym and bought a new racket. Oh, how much did that run you? You say you spent a lot of money. Wow. That's a lot for a. All you bought was a racket? I mean, I don't know what any of that stuff would typically run, but if you say it's a lot. I hope we get some sun this week because I want to do some natural sunlight videos if I can. So I will not be getting paid this Google because I did not meet the threshold. Hello, Joe Cola, and welcome, sir. I'm glad that you are joining in the live as a new subscriber. Well, that's cool, Mr. Brandon. It seems like a lot for just a racket, though. You know what? It's Bunny, it's kind of hard, especially if you join a live where the person is doing and engaging in other things while they're talking to you. So they, if they're driving around or if they're that can be difficult, or if they're doing something during the live, that can be difficult. But sometimes people say stuff like in the chat where it's I don't, or I just feel like, okay, I'm not gonna respond to that. You know what I mean? So I mean, it depends on. For me, it depends on what's being said, what's being if they're addressing me, like what's being talked about. I try not to make people feel because I know what that's like. It is frustrating a little bit, especially when you put a question out there and if there's a lot of people in the live, like this is a small amount, but go to some lives where it's like I mean, like AB had about 40 something people I think in his live. Very hard to get. I'm surprised he saw anything I asked him, but Oh, okay. Now that you broke that down, maybe I can kind of see now why maybe it would be that much. And depending on what brand you bought, I'm sure that probably had a lot to do with it too. I don't really know, but I'm just guessing here. So has anyone playlist? I created a playlist of videos that are almost at the 1,000 view point. I'm asking you guys to, at your leisure, maybe take a time to watch one of them or a couple of them, so they can get past that hump. I didn't even bother to watch to see what happened, but one of the videos in the playlist, and it was actually close to, it's close to 1,000 views. It's called "The Snack Chat That Nobody Attended," and I can't remember if anyone ever wound up attending it or not. But I thought that was so funny because I didn't want to put any of my snack chat like videos in there because they run so long, and I don't want people sitting through like long lives. But I don't know. Tomorrow, I really want to do a wing stop, but I really don't. But I know Wingstop will get me the views I need. Or something like that. So, I don't know. I just remembered. I have to work Tuesday morning. I think I have to be at work at 8 o'clock on Tuesday. So I don't know. I'll have to check that out. I'm filling in for somebody. Oh, did I tell you I had a salmon? Oh my God, I totally bought a salmon. It was a good salmon too. I think I posted a picture. Oh yeah, it was on Instagram. It was on Instagram. I posted a picture. I had salmon with I think I had a salad and some toast, some garlic toast. That salmon was so good. I put that sucker in the oven on broil and had like butter covering both sides and seasoned really well. I'm gonna have to lay low on seasoning, but oh my God, that thing, I really enjoyed it. Now, I feel like Instagram, I don't know, like it's just not doing, it's okay. It's not doing much for me. I like seeing some of like you guys posting things, but like people that I like used to work with or currently work with are finding me on Instagram and they don't know that I have a channel. That part I don't like. I would like to keep it separate. I really would. It means so much to me to keep it separate. I don't want them following me. But if you have reached out to me and I have not accepted your request, it's because I don't know who you are and I just don't want to be accepting anybody's requests. I need to know that you follow me or you are a subscriber to the channel or something like that. And since my account is, I guess, private, I don't think there's a way they can message me if my account is private to let me know, hey, I'm so and so. I just want to try to use it as for like teasers to videos or like to show the salmon dinner. Like that was, I think I was calling it offline eating, offline dinner or something like that. Because I wasn't doing a video for it. And I really should have. It was so freaking good. Hello, Smug Pug. How are you doing tonight? Oh my God. I wonder if this phone is actually charging. I've got it charging, but I wonder if it's really charging. How do I know? How will I know? Oh, no, I'm losing my voice. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's the microphone right there. Because I can't hit the high voice. How will I know? Oh, that's terrible. How will I know? All I need is some hot teas, hot green tea, and some lemon and some honey. And that'll get it right. Why are you down there? Are you talking about the low register? What did I miss? Well, because I can't do the falsetto too tough. I was trying to, but I can't do it that tough. As a kid, I used to really be able to sing a good falsetto. I used to hit really high notes as a kid. Oh, okay. I was wondering where that was from. It felt like I was missing something. You know what, you guys? If I ran the world, whenever somebody laid on their horn and while you're driving in front of them, in my world, when they laid on the horn, in my world, if I own the world, if you drive it in front of them, you could lock up their car, their wheels so that they would stop. Everybody behind them would have to stop. And you just keep going. And it would be totally legal. Like you would have the power to do that. Like their wheels could explode or just totally break down. And you would have the power to do that. And you couldn't get in trouble, but you would just keep driving away. And then other cars, I don't know, they'd have to figure it out. But the driver that did the laying on the horn, they would pay for that shit. This is spoken as a pedestrian, but I still hate seeing the bullshit. What else? Oh, people that chose to stand by you smoking. And if I offend any smokers, I'm sorry, but I'm keeping it real. Smokers that don't take a few feet away from you, that want to establish community, and don't realize that you have put on cologne to smell good because you're going someplace special, or you just want to smell good and don't want to smell, choose to stand near you and do it. As soon as they lit up, we would have the power to blow the cigarettes up in their face. Like as soon as they try to light it, poof, just burnt faces like in the cartoons where the hair's sticking up and it's all black. Yeah, some shit like that. That happened to me twice today. I literally had to walk away several feet. I'm wearing my fucking Spice Bomb Night Visions. I need for that shit to smell like Spice Bomb Night Vision and not Spice Bomb Night Visions and nicotine. So, sorry for any smokers in the chat, but yeah, the shit gets on my nerves. This is my time to vent. At least when I smoke, I'm sure that I have the decency to move away from everyone. Well, that's the only thing. Like, it just seemed to me like the twice when it happened today, they were standing next to. And, maybe I could understand it if I were actually smoking. And I know I don't expect them to know, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I guess I feel like this. If I were a smoker, if I knew I was going to do that, I would walk. I would give myself some distance to walk away, from people and do it to where it did not come into contact with them. And then, whatever. But these particular people, it's people's nature, I guess, to try to establish community. I'm always standing because I think I'm kind of stuck up, and I don't care what you think about it. I think I'm kind of stuck up when I'm out. I don't like to stand too close to people. I don't like people standing too close to me. That Police song, "Don't Stand So Close to Me," is a very real thing to me. It's from watching too many movies and too many shows. I don't like people standing next to me. Unless they're cute and they're guys, but yeah, thankfully, Sandy, I don't have to worry too much about that. All right, later, Brandon. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, I don't have too many issues with stink breath. Again, I stand too far away from people usually. I don't like that sense of community for that to really even happen in my world. So that's one of the reasons. But I'll tell you what, my soap story, oh my God. That night, I was in bed wondering what the fuck am I gonna do? So I made it happen with little shards of soap that I had that had whittled down. Now keep in mind, I was going to buy new bars of soap that next morning, but I intended to take a shower with the bar that I bought, okay? If the damn thing hadn't slipped out of my hand and into the toilet bowl and went down the bowl, I had never seen anything like that. I was like, only this could happen to me at this hour. If it were earlier, I would have ran out and got some soap. But this was 11:30, 12, midnight. Cold as I don't know what. I was not going out, but I sat there wondering, what the hell am I going to do? Thank God I had some hand soap, some soft soap hand soap, because that's what I had to use. And I did have deodorant and all the other stuff was fine. But, I I was quite concerned. I was like, you know what? You better make sure you hit all them areas and hit them all good. If I didn't have that hand soap, it would have been something that day. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic about it. Because all it, it would have been, I would have gone to work funky. I would have taken a shower, but it would have been just hot water. And truly, I would have just had to take a whole bath, what you call a whole bath in the bathroom and at work. What you say oop for, Joe? Oh, but did I offend you as a smoker? Why'd you say oop? Oh God, I hope I don't get no gas from all this gum chewing. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably kind of a little bit stuck up. Or just very particular about people in my space. Like, there's not a reason for you to stand so close to me. There really is no reason to stand so close or to be so close. So I literally will make the shift. I will make the divide. I know they're probably thinking something, but I don't really care. Mikhail Brown, you say that like you know who I am, and I don't really know if I know who you are. Have you just not been on my lives in a minute, or have you not commented in a while? You say that like you know me since second grade. Okay, do I know you? Who are you? How are you, Mikhail? Mikhail? Thank you, Joe. I try to be as messy as possible. And then what, Mikhail? You gonna say something else? Yeah, I was subscribed a few months back and somehow became unsubscribed. Oh, did I block you? Did I block you? Or did you unsub me? Mm-hmm. You living foul, Mikhail. You better watch it. I'm just kidding. Oh, it's only 6 heads in the room, you guys. Have y'all hit that thumbs up button? Mikhail, you came in. Did you hit the thumbs up button? Somebody just did it. Okay. Okay. A couple people did. Y'all been living foul in the chat and ain't hit the button. You know what? I wish it was something where if y'all come in my chat and start talking, I tell you, I want to see who come in, and whichever person didn't hit the button, you can't get in the chat. That's what I want to do. Y'all living foul, having full and whole conversations with me, and won't even hit the button. Ain't that a bitch? Joe, I tend to go live. It seems like it's been Wednesdays and Sundays. I think I go live probably too much. Um, but, you know, I think my Chubies are probably tired of me. So, but those are the days I typically tend to go live. But sometimes I like to switch it up every now and then just to see who else is around that maybe hasn't always been able to attend the lives. Um, Sometimes it's good to, switch up a day and just see who's around, like in the afternoon. Like last summer, I think I was outside a lot doing my lives. That was kind of interesting. A little noisy, but kind of interesting. Was it last year or 2 years ago? I forget to hit the like button in live because the chat box takes up so much room. I know. I just be trying to, what did you say, Smug Pug? That is something I do first whenever I watch someone, I hit the like button. Yeah, I try to do it too. We can never get enough of your vids. I never get tired of you. I like watching your videos. Well, thank you, you guys. That makes me feel good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What y'all can do for me, I just created a playlist of videos that are close to 1,000 views. It's only 10 videos in the playlist. At your leisure, give some of those a view. Some of them you probably have not even seen. And, give them some viewage so I can hit that 1,000K mark. They're so close. That's why I made the playlist. Well, thank you, Joe. I am in Chicago, Illinois. Where are you guys from? Yeah, where's everybody from here? Joe and Nick and Smug Pug. Oh, you're in Indianapolis? Okay. No, you don't, Mikhail. You lying. I don't even believe you. Oh, you're in Rochester, Nick. Okay. Like I know where that is. In New York. Kansas City, Missouri. Oh, Kansas City living kind of foul, ain't they? Y'all been in the news. No, y'all not living foul. Well, something happened in Kansas City other than the one of your sports teams winning the championship. I think that's the case. I don't follow sports, so I shouldn't really be having this conversation. But I feel like Kansas City was in the news over some fuckery, but I could be wrong. Smug Pug is from Texas. Okay. Yeah, Texas is a little cray-cray. My head hurt chewing all this gum. Trying to provide people with tingles and shit, and it's a cold and brutal city. I'm about an hour from Buffalo and an hour and a half from Niagara Falls. Nice. You're not far from Juicy Tingles, Nick, because she's in Buffalo. Do you watch her channel, Juicy Tingles? She's in Buffalo. Do I like living in Chicago? Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you get used to the cold winters and stuff like that. You just adapt and adjust accordingly. And, you can be 10 below one day with a wind chill, and then 30 degrees or 20, 25 or 30 degrees seems like a heat wave. But yeah, there are lots of like, cool things to do. Not saying that I do or hang out or am at every event the city has to offer, but there is something for everyone. Lots of festivals, as was discussed earlier in the chat, and yeah, there's really a lot that goes on in this town. Depending on what it is, you're maybe looking for. Hey, J Tess, what's going on, sir? I've been on for like an hour and 20 minutes, so and I know it's really late wherever you are at, J Tess. I don't know how you're not in bed every 3 months. Oh, okay. Cool. You have friends up here or family? Oh, I know it ain't nothing but hot, probably in Texas. Oh, okay, Nick. No, I don't know if I knew you had another channel, J Tess. I have to look into that. J Tess ASMR, you guys check out his channel, J Tess ASMR, but I'm not sure what the other channel is. I just filmed my next mukbang. Well, it's more ASMR. I'm not really talking that much in it. A little bit, but not that much. I did it before I went live. So I will upload that and then y'all can have something to watch. Hopefully you'll like it. Cooking with John. No, I didn't know about that. Okay. I have to look into that. Thanks for the info and the update. I hate hearing people from the Southwest and West Coast complain their cold weather and they'll never understand what it's like to live in the Midwest. No, sir. Hello, Aiden. Hello, first name. Where'd you go for dinner? I can't believe they're at the. Have you all hit that like button? I remember Atlanta had gotten some snow, I think. And I just remember the news reporting about it like they didn't know what to do with themselves. That shit was so hysterical to me. I just was like, really? Y'all are weak. Y'all could not ever survive here in Chicago. And I have to say that so far, this winter has been really good to us here in the Midwest. It has been really good. We don't have a whole hell of a lot to complain about because I've seen where we have been, knee deep in snow. Well, okay, calf deep in snow. Depending on how tall you are, for me, I would say calf deep, but some people knee deep in snow. And cold. I mean, bitter, freaking face freezing as you starting to, say a word cold. Well, welcome, Aiden. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Joe, that's probably right. It's probably right. 5, 6 years ago. But now, I mean, whatever we've got now, the coldest day has been like in the teens. you know, and overnight it get cold, but the coldest day, the high was like in the teens. Not that bad. Cold, yeah, but not that bad. You know, combat the cold. First of all, you need Vaseline Men's Extra Strength. You put it on your body and your face. Okay? Bitch ain't got no wrinkles. That's why. Okay? That's number one. Number two, you know, they're going to tell you to bundle up. I am big, so I don't like a whole lot of extra puffy coats and padding. I'm a layering person. I like to layer. Although the zipper on my hoodie broke tonight. So I'm going to have to think about that. But anyway, I like to layer. I don't like big puffy stuff. Have you a scarf, maybe a couple of shirts, I'm good. It look kind of tight because the belly got a big belly, but I'm good. When you're a big person, you shouldn't wear big puffy coats. You just look like you're floating. You know, I don't want to look like that. The other thing too is mentality, psychological. So you tough out that, say it's going to be, 10 for a high, but you got to go to work because, you got to make that money, right? You put foot to ass, you keep it moving, get you some coffee or whatever else you need to get your energy level up. Your moisturization is a must, okay? You pimp out that 10-degree day. That way, when they get 20 degrees the next day, it's a cinch. You can do that. Been there, done that. You can say that I've already been out. And I remember, like I said, that 5-6 year period, Joe, we were talking, the highs were below, like 10 or 15 below. That was the high or something like that. I might be exaggerating, but not very much. But look, either the store's closed because ain't nobody shopping, it's too damn cold. I think our bitch asses was open. I never say where I work, but our bitch asses was open. And we had to close anyway because the pipe burst. Dumbasses. Anyway, but you do what you got to do. You pimp it, you work it out, and you get inside and you can say, you're tough and just, keep it moving, right? I work for a company based in ATL. They got an inch of snow and shut the whole, right. See, that's some bullshit right there. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate it and welcome to the channel. Yeah, that Vaseline and the Men's Extra Strength non-greasy body and face lotion. That's all you need. Remember when you were a kid? Well, Joe, are you black? I can't really tell if you're black or not. You're probably not. But I'm gonna just say this. As a kid, we had the regular Vaseline petroleum jelly in that plastic jar. That's the shit that Mama used to cake on our faces or tell us to put on our face. We look like little grease monkeys and just looking just all types of just just looking greasy. Oh, I remember that. I remember that so much. And it just stayed on your face. But this stuff is immaculate. Now, I'll tell you, I have to put a little bit say if I moisturize my whole, my arms and hands and all that. And if I put my hands in my pocket too many times, you're going to get that you're gonna that ash is gonna show the more activity your hands are gonna. So I usually put a little bit more on my hands before I go actually put on the gloves and then go out. And I keep some lotion in my bag too, because you don't want to greet people with flower hands. Where I live, I get Liquefact snow from Ontario and Erie. Yeah. Here in Kansas City, we had a humongous blizzard that left us with the sea. Oh, I know what that's like. Yeah, and all them big puffy coats. You do. You look like you're like Michelin Man. I'm not trying to look that. I'm already big. I don't need to be bigger. I was bringing you from Mississippi. So Joe Cole, I don't know how old you are, but I just remember there was in the '70s. That was the only low or thing to keep kids from looking ashy that Mama had. It was that petroleum jelly. My mama still used petroleum jelly. I still buy some for her, and it works. But I mean, I would never be putting all that stuff on my face. But I mean, look, whatever you got to do to make it work. But this works for me. Just caked on. You just look, Lord, like I could just see it now. And I didn't mean to say, grease monkeys, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. But it was just like all throughout the day while you're in school, that grease, every time you touch your face, it just seemed like it attracted more dust particles because it was just on your face. Hello, Rita. Thank you for stopping in. Wow, that's so crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a weird time a little bit because I usually do my lives a little earlier, like 6 o'clock. Except past couple times I've been doing them at 5 o'clock. But I got a later start tonight. And I was hoping for this, like at least, in the double digits of people in the room. But I do hope y'all have come through and hit that thumbs up button before you come in. Mess around and mess up your clothes. So exactly. See, Oh, you're 30. Okay, so I mean, you old enough to remember. Moisturization is the key to everything. Now, I wish I could drink more water as much as I moisturize. I wish I could just learn to drink more water. I would probably be on the ball because my skin would be flawless. I used to have really, really good skin. I don't have, my skin isn't that good anymore. I try to keep it, right and tight, but oh my God, I used to wear, gee whiz, I became obsessed. I don't know who put it in my head, but at one point I was really obsessed with Ultra 3. And I would wear concealer. I didn't think I would get out of that period. I would wear concealer because I wanted everything to be one tone. And I would go out and to the clubs and be sweating it up. Oh my God. It wasn't that bad, but I should not have been dancing up a storm and sweating in concealer. I just should not have been doing that. But I just, I was in my 20s trying to look cute and all this and that. And my God, Iman, I forgot what shade it was, but I used to live in Ultra. Whenever I got a good old paycheck and had ran out, I would get that Ultra 3, that Iman, whatever that brand was she had. My God, I can't believe I actually did that. The good old days. Oh, I see a few of y'all did hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, this is a long old live. Like I said, trying to look cute. I felt like, I had dark circles and wanted to, didn't really, drink a lot of water and do the stuff you're supposed to do to not get them. I'm sure I probably got enough sleep, but it just wasn't happening. So I was trying to look cute. And the concealer, I must have seen somebody do it on TV, use it. And I was like, huh. Well, if they can, dress the newsman and the newsmen, they have makeup, why I can't do it? Oh, Lola, no, you won't come in an hour and a half into my live, Lola. How you doing? I know you finna just come in and then go dip out. I know. I wish I had an apple teeny. It's good to see you again, Miss Lola. Were you in the scene a lot back in the day? I used to club a lot in my 20s, 20s and 30s. A little bit of maybe half of the 30s. I did some club in the 30s, but not as much as in my 20s, of course. But I would not really say that I was a part of any particular scene or scenes. I was the type of person that, for those who don't know, I am gay, but I wasn't the I took from the gay community what I saw that I liked. Whatever it had to offer, I didn't want to really immerse myself into the scene, but obviously the nightlife was something that, that was what me and my crew, my running, but that was what we did. It was, it's way different here now in Chicago than it used to be when I was clubbing. Then this would have been early 90s. There was a few of us, and I hate to say it like this, but Chicago is pretty, can be pretty racist, and it's fucked up a little bit, but you get black gays from the south side of the city that come on the north side to club. And sometimes, not all of them, but sometimes they're up to no good. I gotta say it. And the white queens, this would be white gay men, they kind of give them the side eye. If they're not hanging with them, they're giving them the side eye, or they're keeping their distance. I am glad that I was able to club when I did. I would not like to be out club hopping now in this time because I'd probably catch a case. There would be no chews. There would be no, I would probably be in jail. I'd beat the hell out of somebody for looking at me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. And I don't know if that's the case in a lot of other, like metropolitan areas, but I have been in a car with buddies riding down, Halsted Street is like, big gay mecca. It was the gay mecca when I was coming out and clubbing hard. There's still a lot of gay bars on Halsted Street, but at the same time, and that's what they call Boys Town. But, one time I was walking down the street in the summertime with friends, and you just see there was never, it literally looked like a gay ghetto. And I don't mean to say that there were a lot of black folks. There was a lot of everybody. But there was never like throngs of people hanging outside of clubs like you see now. And I know a lot of that is because people are probably smoking or whatever. But it's so, the energy is more sinister now. There's an undertone of sinister vibes. It's like, okay, all of these mofos on the street, if you mind your own business, you're good. But somebody's gonna be drunk enough to act a fool. And it just wasn't like that when I was going out. No, I don't have a boo thing. I don't. You obviously did not see my Valentine's Day video. It's the same everywhere now, it seems. Yeah. Hello, Mukbang Mermaid. How are you? Sometimes I would like to just kind of joyride, because I can deal with a joyride through that street, but I don't know about actually going. When my friends and I go to bars, we go further north in Andersonville. We do not go to the bars on Halsted that much at all, really. Or we hang out with each other, doing stuff. But oh yeah, that mac and cheese from Jewel Lasco was banging. It was really good. That was a good meal, except I was glad to find burnt ends finally, but I don't want it anymore. Pulled pork gets in my teeth, and I don't like that feeling of that meat in my teeth. Oh, you know what, Lola? So I made a mukbang video, but I did not upload it yet. I didn't want people to be watching the video and then not coming to the live. So it's Burger King. I don't really talk that much in it, but I'll upload it after this. I wanted to hurry up and go live and spend some time. I didn't do a snack chat regular. I just chewing on some gum and sipping some lemonade on occasion. Oh, I like talking about my old clubbing days. I rarely talk about that. When I used to dance on the platform. Good times. And then the music, like I have no idea what gay clubs are playing nowadays, but the music I grew up liking was like underground, soulful, deep house music. That's what I listened to when I would go out. It's so funny because I I would yeah, that warehouse music, garage, whatever you want to call it. Um, but I had like theme music before I went out. So I think I told you all before, I used to make all these little mixtapes. Some were house mixtapes and some were rap, hip hop mixtapes. Because there was this white DJ, Tommy, God rest his soul. I guess I heard he died, but I don't know how true it is. But anyway, for a white boy, he played all the really good house music. But he would also he would slip in stuff like Rex and Effects Rump Shaker. He would slip in Diggable Planets, Cool Like That. He would slip in Arrested Development, Everyday People. So this would have been like 93, 94. He would slip those things in, and we were living for that. So I would make a hip hop tape because I wanted to be a video hoe. I was fascinated with video hoes for some reason, and I wanted to be a male version of one. So I would wear the Timberland boots and the overalls. And I didn't have like I was still a big person, but I was smaller than I am. And plus I was dancing a lot, so I was really feeling myself. Had my little white t-shirt on sometimes, or my black t-shirt, had my little jewelry, my boy cap. Oh, so that was my version of being a video hoe. Yep, Frankie Knuckles. Although Frankie Knuckles, I mean, my brother, when he used to go out, Frankie Knuckles was really, they played his music in the clubs, in straight clubs. And the only Frankie Knuckles song that I remember, well, there were two that I remember being played when I was going out. Workout and the whistle song, I remember that one. I remember that one. And also, there was a track he did with the diva called Too Many Fish. This was like a comeback album for him, Too Many Fish in the Sea. But his classic stuff was when my brother was going out and I wasn't going out to clubs. But like Cashmere, The Percolator, and You Got Me Up, those were like really popular songs when I was going out. Oh my God, I can't believe people are still with me on this live. This is so crazy. Bum, bum, ba-da, da, 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 dum, da, dum. And then work out in the morning, work out in the evening. That was a jam. Baby, 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 baby. That was a jam. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can find that and put it on my Spotify, one of my playlists. Y'all, are y'all still with me or y'all asleep? Because this live is long. Do I need to go? Work it to Lola, what do you know about working to the bone? No, you didn't go there. No, you didn't go there, Lola. Okay, so I know now that you are a true blue house head. Lord, work it to the bone. I remember that. That was I think the act was called LNR. I'm not sure about that. Work it to the bone. But that was when my brother was going out. He was a few years older than me. I didn't hear that when I was going out to the clubs, but you know, WBMX was this radio station here, a popular radio station here in Chicago back in the day. And then even on B96, which is still around, I believe, they used to play like mix tapes, excuse me, they used to have DJs like Ralphie Rosario and Bad Boy Bill and a few other people. And they would mix that stuff in there. Work It to the Bone was really like mid to late 80s, if I'm not mistaken. I can't believe you said work it to the bone. Oh, that's work. Work. Lord, work it to the bone. Wow. But I hated house music then. When songs like that were out, when my brother, he would be listening to that. So he had his like his theme music before he went out. I hated house music then. But then when it was my time to, have some, when I finally got what I called real, friends and, my calling coming out and that just big old, explosion and revelation and skies cracking and sunlight appearing in my life and feeling like a real person and going out and having friends, having fun. Good old times. But I'm so glad, not that he would have wanted me, because I don't think he wanted to cut up nobody big. But I'm so glad I wasn't one of the people that met Jeffrey Dahmer, because that happened in the time when I was going out. And the scary part I always think about is the fact that he was a good looking dude. Jeffrey Dahmer was a good looking man. And, had I been another type of person or looked another kind of way, he could have bought me a drink. And who knows, I was so glad at that. Oh, I just took it. I took it to a dark place, didn't I? My bad. Work it to the bone. I hope I don't get no copyright strike singing that song. That was so fun. House music all night long. I used to love Jamie Principle, who used to do he did a song, Your Love. It was either called Your Love or Cold Love or something like that with Frankie Knuckles. He used to sound like a woman. Oh, I want to see if his song, You waited for, you waited for. I used to love the way he sang. Man, talking about some classics. Tears. I would have to hear it. I don't know who sang it. Was it Jamie Principle? The only song Tears I know of is by Force MDs. It was a ballad though. Well, Joe, I just has gone out of my school. I used to kind of like sing a lot when I was a teenager. But I never, I only recorded one thing, and that was this guy that I met. It wasn't house music or anything. It was, I was looking for a musician. I had songs and wanted somebody who could play an instrument to set them to music, to set my lyrics to music. And I met this guy, and he was into The Cure. I liked The Cure and Depeche Mode and Susie, and it was very dark music. But I recorded a song with him. I wrote it and meant for him to sing it, but he liked my vocals better. So he recorded the music, and I went to his place and recorded it. And I used to have it on tape. I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day. It was a song called World Upside Down. And it was very alternative, very sort of, dark. And I wish I had it still. But I remember some things about it still. But I used to be able to really hit like falsetto notes big time as a kid. Robert Owens with Frankie Knuckles. I have to hear it. I feel like I know that there's a song called Tears. I just forgot how it went. But Robert Owens did a song, I think it was Owens. He did a track called I'll Be Your Friend. I'll be your friend. Dun, 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 dun. I'll be your friend. I remember that from my clubbing days. Oh, I used to play this. I used to hate that song. Oh, you know that? Oh, we sit up here talking about house music. I love it. But I like all different types of music. But and I still listen to I still love house music, but you just have to find it. Like the stuff I would want to dance to in the club, it's out there, but you have to find it. It's not as prevalent as it used to be. Like I know 10 City was, I think, a Chicago group. I think they were from Chicago, but I never really liked 10 City all that much. My favorite artists are varied, Joe. I like everybody from Salt and Pepper, Culture Club, Manhattan Transfer, Steely Dan, Susie and the Banshees is my favorite band ever. The Doors, Badu, Jill Scott. Of course, we talked about Madonna earlier. I am an 80s head, as you probably guessed. I'm an 80s head, but of newer artists, there are people I like Gold Link. I do like Azalea Banks. I like her when she's not talking. Whitney, I don't know. I respect Whitney and that voice, but I wouldn't say she was a favorite artist of mine. Janet, for sure. Like Ariana Grande has songs that I like, and I hate to admit it. But I wouldn't say she was a favorite artist of mine. But she do come out with some cold songs. Gosh, I'm trying to think of newer people that maybe you would or would not know. I was just talking about No Name with somebody. I was looking. I play the music at my job from my Amazon Fire. I have my Spotify there, and I was looking at. I was trying to show him some of the people that I have on my playlist that I can't play at work because it's on my explicit playlist. And No Name is on there. And he didn't even know she was from Chicago. No Name is really good, but I hate that she is now, I guess says she's not going to record music anymore because she doesn't like the fact that she is performing for white people music that's meant for Black people to see and hear. Whatever. But she's good. Um, yeah, I don't. You know what? I did not like Janet's last album. What was it? Unbreakable. I did not like that album. Oh my God, I did not like that album. Oh, I hope Black Diamonds is somewhat of a return to some kind of form, but I did not think Unbreakable was very good at all. They were trying to say it was a maybe I need to go back and listen to it again, but I don't think I'm gonna get anything new out of it. It just seemed like yeah, I get that she was trying to be adult contemporary Janet, and it would be great to see her on tour and all this stuff, but I hear the reason why we used to like her. I need to hear that again. Um, and I am be the first person to say, because Madonna took a detour and went way in another direction, but it was actually a really good album. I think I know a lot of people who wanted to hear Dance Madonna. They hate it, but I really respect her trying to be this was her Bowie album, her Chameleon. This was her doing something different. I respect that. But Janet, girl, no. No, you need to come on back the way we want you. And now my Salt and Pepper is my other favorite group. They really are pissing me off because they refuse to record any new music, but they have a cosmetic line that's debuting. I think it's called Milani Cosmetics, or it's under Milani Cosmetics. I don't know, but they are my other favorite group. I've seen them once. Hey, Dolce. I don't know what's up with your husband, but yeah, I tried to tell him to. He said to tell my peeps to go on his page or whatever and make him do a video, but I don't know what he's doing. How are you, AB? Thank you for joining my line. Oh, you met Pep? Yeah. Oh, you're gonna sneak backstage, Joe? Okay. I would love to have met the both of them. I mean, I hate what's happened to the group now. But I guess Spinderella's now got a reality show with her husband, or it's coming out soon. So, I mean, God bless all of them. But I know a lot of fans wish it was the three again, but, whatever. I just want them to put out some new music. Pep seemed like she, a lot of fun. No, she is moving on. She's moving on. They don't. I even. I think that whole thing is settled, and they're, they keep it quiet. They don't like all this stuff out in the street too much, but I think they're moving on. And even Peppa said, she hopes they can get to a point where, because they were all like sisters, so she hoped that they can get to a point where they are like speaking again. And who knows? In time, they might. Time will hopefully heal the wound. I didn't like the way fans were going in on Salt and Pepper without really knowing. There were things that we as fans did not understand about their arrangement, no matter how it looked to us. There was a certain arrangement, and I guess you could say Spin didn't know her place or didn't recognize her place, and I don't know. Which is so hard because you think salt and pepper. They always said she was the N in salt and pepper. So, and every time you saw them, she was with. It was very difficult, but she, it was salt and pepper before they even had a DJ. The other DJ, that girl, they had to sack because Salt didn't like her. And she kills me when she tries to get her little shine on. Okay, girl, you did make the album cover of the first album, but other than that, no one really has heard a peep out of you. Oh, I think I might end this live, you guys. It's only 6 in the room, and it's been 2 hours. I might have to call it a day. But Dolce, if you're still around, thank you for joining the live, and tell Suave Boom to please, you got to do something. I don't understand. People are making videos left and right. So this time, and he needs to come big. Like, he needs to really come big. Water sounds. Well, I had a few sips of lemonade earlier. That's the only water sounds you're going to catch right now, because I think we're about to wrap this up. Thank you, Joe. And hopefully I'll see you in my next live. It'll probably be, more likely it'll be Wednesday. It was great chatting music. And Lola, thank you for coming through, chatting some house music up. That was really fun, going down memory lane like that. Now everybody want to come. See, this is what happens. I say I'm going to leave. Now everybody want to show up. Yeah, Mario, I'm sorry. It's been over 2 hours. I'm ready to wrap it up. Yeah, it's almost 10:30. Chicago time, at least. So good night, you guys. Take care. Thank you for joining my live tonight. It was really fun. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye. Don't forget to check. Oh, the Official Choose is the name. The Official Choose on Instagram. Find me and let me know who you are. If you do request to follow, let me know who you are so that I can hit accept your request. If I don't know who you are, it can't happen. So let me know in the video or a comment in the under this video here, so I can follow you or something. Okay? Take care, guys. Bye.